morning, everyone. Sorry for the delay. I am your Monday host, Catherine Farrell, and we're coming to you live from the Dörfner Judaica Museum here at the Hebrew Home. And of course, this is Good Morning Hebrew Home. So today is Monday, December 7th, and the time is 10:33. We have a great show planned for you today, so let's jump right into it with the weather. Today will be a mix of sun and clouds with a high of 40 degrees. Okay, guys, that's chilly. So really bundle up if you intend to go outside for just even a minute. And to add to that, it's going to be pretty windy. 5 to 10 miles per hour in temperatures like that will feel really cold. So maybe we skip going outside today and just enjoy it from our windows. Let's move into this day in history, December 7th in 1941. So this is not really positive. It's not positive at all, actually, but it's important, so I thought that it would be necessary to include it. In 1941, Japanese planes raid Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, in a surprise attack, bringing the U.S. into World War II. So that was really significant. In 1972, the crew of Apollo 17, the last manned mission to the moon, lifts off at Cape Canaveral in Florida, of course. And then in 1999, the Recording Industry Association of America files a copyright infringement suit against the file-sharing website Napster. Do you guys know what Napster is? Probably not. I'm sure our YouTube viewers will know what Napster is, but that was an old website where you could go on and you could download music and it would come into your computer, basically sharing music files without having to pay the copyright for that. So all of that's done now. That's not possible anymore. So that's a good thing for our musician friends. Anyway, moving on. Today, our national day is first, it's National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day, National Illinois Day, and National Cotton Candy Day. Do you guys like cotton candy? Do you like cotton candy?
I love cotton.
You love it? My kids love it too, obviously. What about you, Allison?
Love it.
Love it. Oh, okay. Sometimes in the spring and summer, guys, we have that cotton candy machine here. So maybe James should do a cotton candy day, little treat for everyone. Birthdays. Our residents celebrating birthdays today are Robert L. and Elizabeth W. Happy birthday. Two nursing staff are also celebrating their birthdays today, and that's Sanila and Victoria. So happy birthday to everybody. Our celebrity birthday is Larry Bird, and I'm so sorry, but I didn't initially know who that was. I'm not a sports person at all, clearly, and basketball is like way out. Like I can kind of get away with like the Yankee stuff, but basketball I don't. But anyway, he is a basketball player. He was born in 1956. He's American Basketball Hall of Fame forward, which I'm guessing is a position. I think is a position. He's a coach. He's an executive for the Boston Celtics, or Celtics maybe, 3-time NBA champion, 12-time NBA star, and he was born in West Baden, Indiana. So happy birthday, Larry Bird. I'm sorry I didn't really know who you were. And a big happy birthday to everyone celebrating today out there in YouTube land or wherever you might be. So let's check out our menus for today. For lunch, the entree is Sloppy Joe on a bun with mixed vegetables. I actually really enjoyed Sloppy Joe's. It was kind of like almost like a bolognese sauce on a bun, and like who can say no to that? Mixed vegetables are great, of course, and dessert for peaches for dessert. In dinner, we have a butternut squash soup. The entree is macaroni and cheese and peas and carrots. For dessert, shortbread cookies. So we had some technical difficulties on Thanksgiving, but I think I shared with Olivia on that day that one of our Thanksgiving menu items is macaroni and cheese, and I make it in the Dutch oven, and it has 30 ounces of cheese. It has 4 cups, 2 half and half, and 2 cups of whole milk, plus like a whole stick of butter. This thing is unbelievably decadent, but it is the best macaroni and cheese ever. So it was just sharing about that. And moving on. So for our positive news story today, we're actually going to head over to the viewing space just because it's so cute. I had to include a picture for it. A woman near Adelaide, and that's in Australia, had the best tree topper of all time, at least for a day. So that's her Christmas tree there. Amanda McCormick, and this is her photo, found that her Christmas tree had a new ornament after a live koala wandered into her home and snuggled up the branches of the white pine. So there he is, peeking out around the Christmas tree. Can you believe that? What would you do if you woke up and there was a koala in your Christmas tree? Lucky for the internet, she took pictures before calling a wildlife rescue group, 1,300 koalas. And they stated, our hotline operator took a call, and at first she thought she was the victim of a prank call. They merrily reported that the koala was desperate to get into the Christmas spirit. Amanda, who lives in Coromandel Valley in southern Australia, is not alone, actually. Dee Hearn-Hellon, the co-founder of 1,300 Koalas, says koalas are occasionally known to sneak into houses. So perhaps, especially when there's a pretty tree to climb, the juvenile female was released into the neighborhood, which is in a region of habitat perfect for koalas, and scurried up a nearby tree. Quote, "'Tis the season to be jolly, koala la 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 la." And speaking of holiday seasons, for our last segment today, I really wanted to share with everyone something that is a tradition in my family, and we do it every year, and it's part of our holiday tradition. And so the weekend after Thanksgiving, we drive upstate to find and actually chop down our own Christmas tree from a Christmas tree farm. And I'm particularly fond of a certain type of Christmas tree. It's called a conkeler fir. The conkeler firs have really long needles and they almost curl a little bit. So I just think they're really pretty and very unique. So over the years, we visited several different farms, and this year we went to Bell's Christmas Tree Farm in Accord, New York. And so here are some of the pics from our trip. So there's Hudson posing in front of one of the conkeler firs. I'm not sure if that's exactly the one that we picked, but it was right in that area. And you can see there's like other really large Christmas trees. Our ceilings are standard size ceilings. There's no way we can fit anything larger than a 6 or 7 footer, but that farm particularly has like 10 and 12 footers. Anyway, there's Hudson, and yep. And so obviously, you know, Cassidy, she's 9 months old, and this was her first trip to Christmas tree hunting. So there she is. And then the kids. So usually we do a family photo in front of the Christmas tree that we pick, but there's so many of us now, we had to cut ourselves out and just do the kids. So that's Christopher, Hudson, and Cassidy. And there's Christopher and my husband, Chris. We stopped at a little brewery after for some outdoor lunch, and that was them there. And there's Cassidy and the tree in the background. So we always bring it right in. We don't leave it outside, although maybe we should. And then we set it up with lights and ornaments and enjoy the Christmas spirit. So what are your Christmas traditions, guys, or holiday traditions? Tell us, you know, we'd love to hear from you. You can dial from any phone to 813 and give us a call. Let us know. Anyway, that's our show for today. Remember to tune into Channel 8 later. We have What's the Story with Kate at 11:15. Actually, that's canceled today. So instead, we'll have Exercise with Deborah at 1:30 and a special resident council. So please tune into that. That's going to be at 2:15 today. Don't forget, you can catch this episode of Good Morning Hebrew Home tonight on Channel 88 or on YouTube anytime. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. And then, of course, join us tomorrow morning for another great show, same time, same place. And once again, I am your Monday host, Catherine Farrell, and this is Good Morning Hebrew Home. Have a great day, everyone.